This morning, the hotly contested Basic Labor Law Amendment Bill passed its third legislative reading, meaning it will become law.
It includes major changes such as weakening the requirement for a basic working week of 5 days and allowing shorter rests between shifts.
Despite major protests, Premier Lai Ching-te has insisted that the law will provide a fair and flexible environment for both employees and their bosses.
The amendments to the labour law were the first topic addressed by Premier Lai Ching-te as he gave a public speech this morning.
Just as I was leaving to come here this morning, the legislature passed the third reading of the Basic Labor Law amendments, and the sun came out.
Lai's relief at the bill's approval was written all over his face as he likened it to the sunny weather. Turmoil has surrounded the bill ever since it was proposed by the cabinet, but the Premier is still adamant about its legitimacy.
As for the protests of various political parties and labor unions, the cabinet is very clear on their views, and we have to emphasize that throughout this process, before and after the amendments, we have taken into account public opinion, and our decisions fully reflect the mainstream will of the people.
But during the bill's passage, there were divisions even within the DPP. Some Green legislators abstained or refrained from voting on certain articles of the bill.
Some legislators held different opinions. How to deal with that is under the authority of the party caucus, and we respect its authority.
The intense resistance to the labour law amendments doesn't seem to have died yet, but Premier Lai is undeterred in his resolve to sign off on the bill.